Good morning, honorable forum delegates and speakers, Secretary General of ITF, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honor for Finland to be the first president of the International Transport Forum and for me personally to chair this first forum meeting. The International Transport Forum was established by transforming the European Conference of Ministers of Transport to a new, more global body. At the moment, the forum consists of 51 member countries. Many others, like China, India, and Brazil, will hopefully soon join the forum. There was a real need for the International Transport Forum. There was no stage at the global level to discuss issues relating horizontally to all transport modes. I am certain that the forum will provide a dynamic and inspiring platform for these discussions. During the annual meetings, policymakers, scholars, members of the business world and other stakeholders are able to convene and exchange views on a current global transport topic. The theme of our first International Transport Forum meeting is climate change. We couldn't have chosen a more actual topic. Climate change is one of the most serious global challenges and environmental problems we are facing. We are presently in the middle of a process toward a new global agreement with challenging CO2 reduction targets to be adopted in Copenhagen next year. The challenging targets will require dramatic changes in all sectors of human life and in all relevant policies. Transport is no exception. Transport-related emissions are increasingly globally. Transport policy and transport sector must take their share of burden in climate change abatement. In the long run, vehicle technology and alternative fuels will assist us in our task, but in the short and medium term, a wide selection of measures should be taken. We need an integrated and coherent policy approach, coherent with all other relevant policy sectors, such as land use planning, fiscal and industry policies. Coherent at all levels, global, regional, national and local. All measures across policies and at all levels should work together to the same direction. In Finland, we have recently published government's transport policy report that raised the climate change as one of the main challenges of transport policy. This will be followed in the autumn by a government's climate change and energy strategy with a more detailed list of targets and measures. I am certain that you are all investigating the possibilities to enhance your national transport policies and measures back home. Our meeting here in Leipzig will provide an excellent opportunity to learn from each other's experiences. This meeting should also show that we, transport ministers, are committed to fight climate change and that we can make a difference with our policies and measures. No technology or policy can bring about the change without the necessary awareness raising and changes in behavior and attitudes. Our meeting is also an important arena building up this awareness. During these 3 days, the various sessions, panels and workshops provide us with a great possibility to have a deeper view on the current trends of energy, transport and climate change. During the sessions, you will hear many presentations given by high-level speakers, and I am confident that you will find the presentations very stimulating. I hope you will use this unique opportunity and actively participate in all the discussion of the forum. With these words, I would now like to give the floor to my colleague from our host country, the German Minister of Transport, Mr. Wolfgang Tiefensee. Please, Minister Tiefensee, the floor is yours.